Not every emotion you feel is yours. Let that sink in. Because if you're someone who feels deeply, who absorbs the energy in a room, who walks away from conversations feeling heavy, confused, or drained, this message is for you. We live in a world of emotional noise. Social media, family dynamics, workplace tension, global anxiety, it's everywhere. And if you don't have strong emotional boundaries, you'll start to confuse other people's emotions with your own. You'll carry pain that isn't yours. You'll try to fix things that aren't your responsibility. You'll feel broken when really you're just overloaded. This episode is about emotional clarity. It's about learning to pause and ask, is this mine? Because healing doesn't just mean feeling better, it means feeling what's actually yours. Let's talk about emotional contamination. It's what happens when you unconsciously absorb the emotions of others. You're not trying to, but your nervous system is wired for connection, empathy, and survival. You walk into a room and feel tension. You talk to someone who's anxious, and suddenly your chest tightens. You scroll through your feed and feel sadness, anger, urgency, even though nothing in your own life triggered it. This is emotional contamination. And it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to clear it. Because when you carry emotions that aren't yours, you lose clarity. You start reacting to things that don't belong to you. You make decisions based on someone else's fear. You feel guilt that isn't yours to hold. And over time, your body starts to break down because it's carrying weight it was never meant to bear. So, how do you know when an emotion isn't yours? Here are some signs. You feel off, but can't trace the source. Your mood shifts dramatically after interacting with someone. You feel responsible for someone else's pain or healing. You're exhausted after social situations. You feel guilt, shame, or urgency, but nothing in your life justifies it. These are clues. They tell you something entered your system that doesn't belong. And here's the key. Your body always knows. Your nervous system is your truth teller. If you feel tight, heavy, or disconnected, pause. Ask, is this mine? If the answer feels like a soft no, trust it. That's emotional clarity. Let's talk about boundaries. Not just physical ones, emotional, energetic, nervous system boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls. They're filters. They let love in, but keep chaos out. When you don't have emotional boundaries, you become a sponge. You absorb everyone's urgency, pain, and projections. You lose your center. You lose your clarity. But when you build nervous system boundaries, you become a mirror. You reflect compassion without absorbing pain. You hold space without losing yourself. You stay grounded even when others are spinning. Emotional clarity begins with boundaries. And boundaries begin with awareness. Ask yourself, do I need to carry this? Is this mine to fix? Can I release this without guilt? The answer is almost always yes. You can release what's not yours. You can protect your energy. You can choose clarity over chaos. Let's get practical. Here are tools you can use to clear emotional contamination and restore clarity. Body scan. Close your eyes. Scan your body from head to toe. Where do you feel tension? Ask, is this mine? If it's not, breathe into it and release. Breathwork. Inhale clarity. Exhale what's not yours. Use the mantra, I release what's not mine. Repeat it until your body softens. Journaling. Write this prompt. What am I carrying that isn't mine? Let the words flow. You'll be surprised what surfaces. Visualization. Imagine handing back the emotion. Picture yourself returning it to its source, with love, not blame. You're not rejecting the person. You're releasing the weight. Movement. Shake. Stretch. Walk. Let your body move the energy out. Emotions live in the body, and movement is medicine. Digital boundaries. Before you scroll, pause. Ask, am I grounded? If not, breathe first. Don't absorb chaos when you're vulnerable. These practices aren't just tools, they're lifelines. They help you reclaim your energy, your clarity, your peace. Not every emotion you feel is yours. And that truth can change your life. You're not broken. You're just absorbing too much. You're not weak. You're just sensitive. And that's a gift. Emotional clarity is your compass. Boundaries are your protection. And healing begins when you stop carrying what was never yours to begin with. So today, pause, breathe, Ask, is this mine? And if it's not, let it go. You deserve to feel light. You deserve to feel clear. You deserve to feel like yourself again. Breathe. Reset. Subscribe.